Label.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Aaron Linson from Linson Productions.
Studio.
And
Mail. No.
I wanted to go ahead and say, before we start this podcast, you can get 10% on your purchase of a Sunu band by going to sunu.com and buying the product and then using the promo code LP. That's capital L and capital P. And that will get you 10% off your purchase of the Sunu band. We thank Sunu for sponsoring all of the LP Podcast Network and for also giving us a unit to review every single week. And every single podcast, we're going to look at some sort of feature of the Sunu band while the podcast is going on. So, again, go to Sunu, that's SUNU.com, order your band, and use promo code L, capital P, to get 10% off. And we thank Sunu once again for sponsoring Linson Productions and the LP Podcast Network. So, we're going to look at actions and the rotor today on the LP Podcast Network. And this is something that a lot of people struggle with. I finally got it a long time ago, and the way I teach people is it's like touching a doorknob and then turning it, but with only 2 fingers.
Headings. Containers. Hints.
And this can have a lot of useful interaction when using your iOS device. The way you can also do it is put a finger
Maps.
on an icon.
Characters. 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 Headings. 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 Characters. Actions. Headings. Characters. Actions. Headings. 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 Actions. Characters. Rail. Words. Action. Headings. Container. Hint. Action. Rails. Words.
Like that. And also moving your 2 thumbs is what I'm doing. So placing an icon, placing a thumb on an icon, so maps. And then
Rails, characters,
moving
actions.
both
Characters,
of them
rails, words,
in the
volume,
opposite direction
audio
of each other.
Rails, action, word, audio ducking.
Find stuff.
Words, rail screen input, characters, actions, headings, actions.
But let's also look at actions as well. You also place 2 fingers on your phone, on a flat surface,
Headings, containers, hints.
and move your phone.
Heading, actions. Headings, actions.
Whatever way you want to do it. And the next podcast, we'll go into how to put stuff in the rotor. And a really cool thing, if you want to use the Braille screen input, to how to make that show up by just turning the rotor 1 click to the right when you enter a text field. So actions have various different things, and they're really neat. A lot of the times they're automatically invoked. So
Mail, no, edit mode, activate, edit mode.
So those are the 2 edit and activate are the 2 things. I'm going to hit edit.
Started editing.
And say I want to edit my home screen.
Delete, drag mail.
We've got delete, drag mail,
Activate, default, stop editing apps.
Stop editing.
Delete,
but
drag mail.
I'm going to drag.
Overcast,
I'm also going to take
editing.
Overcast,
Actions available,
which
drops
is
available.
the best podcast player. You can go to linsonproductions.com, go to the LP Podcast Network, and put the feed that I have in the page. Take that URL feed and add that to the URL section when you search for a podcast in Overcast. We'll look into that in a future podcast as well.
Stop editing apps, add to drag session.
We got stop editing apps, add to drag session.
Drop mail before Overcast.
I can
drop ready.
if I want it. This is an easy way to rearrange apps.
Drop mail after Overcast. Drop ready.
I can have Overcast first.
Create new folder with Overcast and mail.
I can
Drop
create a
ready.
new folder.
Cancel drag.
I can cancel the drag.
Activate. Default. Stop editing apps. Add to drag session.
I want to add
Drop
to,
mail. Reminders.
No,
Drop ready.
no.
Overcast. Cancel drag. Activate. Default. Stop editing. Add to drag session. Dragging 2 items.
add to
Calendar.
drag
Is editing.
session. I
Tuesday,
can add
May
2
15th.
items. Let's add Sunu along with
New app.
it.
Stop editing app. Add to drag Stop editing app. Add to drag session. Drop mail. Overcast. Drop ready. Create new folder with soon. Drop ready. Activate. Default. Stop editing apps. Add to drag session. Dragging 3 items.
I can
Calendar.
add
Is
to
editing.
drag
Tuesday,
session. I
May
can drag
15th.
multiple items. but I don't want to do that.
Cancel drag. Drag canceled.
I can cancel the drag, and they all pop up back where they need to be. But let's say I did want to move.
Mail. Stop editing apps. Delete. Drag mail.
Drag mail.
Overcast. Is
And
editing.
I want to also
Actions available.
put
Dropped available.
Overcast in the first slot in my home screen.
Stop editing apps. Add to drag session. Drop mail before overcast. Search. Search field.
No, okay. So that's a bug within
Done. Button.
iOS.
Overcast. Stop editing apps. Add to drag set. Drop mail before overcast. Drop mail after overcast. Done. Button. Overcast.
We didn't do it.
Stop editing apps. Delete. Drag overcast. Mail. Stop editing. Add to drag session. Drop overcast before mail. Drop ready. Drop complete.
There we go. So what happened there was it's bug in iOS.
Activate. Default. Drag mail. Delete. Stop editing app. Activate. Stop editing apps. Finished editing.
And just I went through and flicked and did what I needed to do, and now
Overcast. Mail. Nope. Overcast.
you saw a bug in iOS in that demonstration where the screen literally moved to
Today. Page 1 of 5.
the
Search.
Today
Search
view
field.
and all the widgets.
Home. Page 2 of 5.
That's what
Overcast.
was going on. And so that's why it took me a little bit longer, because the screen literally moved to the widgets view. So that's how you move an application with actions. What about if you're inside an application, say Overcast,
Settings. Button.
and let's go to, I don't know, let's go to
Accidental
Accidental
Tech
Tech
Selected. All
Podcast.
podcast.
I've got
273.
2 items that are
272.
here.
Delete.
And I'm not even going into the rotor. Actions is by default.
Play.
I've got delete, play, info,
Q.
queue,
Recommend.
recommend,
Share. Delete.
and then delete.
Drag item.
Drag item.
Activate. Default.
Activate is the default.
Delete.
I'm going to go to delete.
Play.
Actually,
Info.
I'm going to go to info.
272. 60% satisfied. Heading level 1. Link.
And this is the show notes for these. I can
Accidental Tech
go
Podcast.
through the
First
show
thought.
notes.
Stale Marzipan. Prescription AR sunglasses. All podcasts.
And you guys should subscribe to Accidental Tech Podcast, the creator of Overcast app. This is his show, the Accidental Tech Podcast, or atp.fm is his website.
Accidental Tech Podcast.
Really cool podcast. But again, I have actions within
Delete.
these shows.
Activate. Delete.
Activate and delete. Let's see what
Overcast.
else we can do. Within a list, again, you can move apps as well. Within a folder,
Audio folder. 7 apps. Audio share.
I want to take audio share.
Edit mode. Activate. Edit mode.
And you can do
Start
all this editing within apps too. So say I wanted to move,
Audio memos. Stop editing apps. Delete. Drag audio memos.
I wanted to drag out audio memos, and I wanted to put this.
GarageBand. Stop editing apps. Close folder. Add to drag session. Drop audio memos before GarageBand. Drop ready. Drop
I
complete.
wanted to drag before GarageBand in this folder. I can do that.
Finish editing.
And then I
Audio.
can
Heading.
flick home a little bit to stop the edit and move home
Audio
again
folder. 7 apps.
to get to my home screen.
11:32. Status bar. 11. Studio. Pause. Button.
And so that is a way to use actions. There's multiple ways to use actions within applications. You just got to try and figure out what's available and what's around and do some experimenting within iOS. So this has been Aaron Linson with Linson Productions. You can get in contact with us by going to linsonproductions.com, using our phone lines, 502-536-9131. And you can also follow us on Twitter, Linson_Pro LLC. That's LINSON_PRO LLC. You can go to the contact page at linsonproductions.com, the contact us page, and you'll find multiple ways of getting a hold of us, even shooting us an email at linsonproductionsllc@gmail.com. That will go directly to me. And that is really, really, really awesome if you would contact us so that we know what shows to produce for you and what we can do better for you, the listener, and also the customer. You can, again, go to sunu.com, that's SUNU.com, and the Sunu Band, and get 10% off of your purchase of a Sunu Band, the smartwatch for the blind and vision impaired that does more than just tell the time via vibrations, if I can speak. It also guides you around obstacles with sonar. It's a really, really neat, really, really cool application. Really awesome band. And you can get 10% off by using code capital L, capital P. That's LP for Lens Productions. That'll give you 10% off your order. And we thank you for watching and listening. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can subscribe to Lens Productions and find all of our videos. You can also become a part of the team and shoot me an email, linsonproductionsllc@gmail.com. We're looking for content creators, such as bloggers and podcasters, to help us on our content goal. So if you want to be a part of that, let us know. Hit us up any way you want to. Facebook, Twitter, phone, email. We'll take it all. We'll accept it all. And remember to go to sunu.com and use promo code LP, that is both capital letters, to get 10% off your purchase of a Sunu Band. We'd like to thank them for sponsoring Lens Productions and the LP Podcast Network. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.